Let's go. You lead the way. Where are we headed? Towards a net zero future, of course. Cleaner water, more electricity, a sustainable society. That's the destination we've set ourselves. This we know. Yes, we know exactly where we're going, but we need to get there quicker. So, let's build on the progress we've already made by working and walking together. With the right partners, tools and ideas, we'll become an unstoppable force. This we know. Right now, there are businesses who are putting technology and sustainability at the heart of everything they do. Brave leaders turning maybes into realities and building something better for everyone. Now is the time to look to the future and reinvent ourselves today, empowering others to do the same tomorrow. Yes, we know what the future holds, and we know how to get there. So, let's take charge of the journey today.
Welcome to our school board meeting.
Namaskar.
Hello.
Hi.
Spiffio, access in any language.
Facing tempest and dust, I'll fight it till the end. Creatures of my dreams raise up and dance with me.
Dunoon Grammar School is a top 3 school in the world.
I can't believe she was stooped so low. This is bad, even for her.
I know, it's terrible. On the day the young people were due to return to school, after the holidays too.
Derailing the only train to the school, and on today of all days, it's so upsetting.
So that explains my train's not here. Someone has derailed it, on purpose too by the sound of things. I don't know what to do. Hope I'm not late to my first day at the School of Magic. I was so looking forward to attending Dunoon Grammar School.
There she is, Dawn. Great. Let's introduce ourselves. Sally. Sally Potter?
Yes, how do you know my name?
Everybody knows that name. Pleased to meet you. I'm Dawn Wisely. And I'm Hermione Changer. It's great to meet you.
Great to meet you both too. You wouldn't happen to know a different way of getting to Dunoon Grammar School, would you? Someone has derailed the only train there.
That's why we're here. We're here to escort you to your first day at Dunoon Grammar. Hop on. We're travelling in style.
Wait, you don't mean...
Yep. Broom broom, or should I say shinty shinty. Here in Scotland we travel by shinty stick. They're quicker.
Shanty stick? But I don't know how. I can't.
It's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, especially when you have someone by your side. And that's why we're here. Just hop on, lean back, kick off, and we'll be on our way.
I don't think I can.
Dawn's right for once. Just lean back and yep, that's you. Away we go. Wisely by name, wise by nature.
How are you getting on there, Sally? I think I'm just about getting the hang of it.
You're doing great. Remember, you can achieve great things when you have the courage to try new things.
Yes, and it's a little easier when you have partners by your side to take the first step. Or flights. Is it true what happened to you as a baby?
Dawn, don't be so rude.
It's okay, really. Yeah, I've been told I got this mark by Lady Monk this far. Wow, it really does look like a love heart.
She's not been seen or heard of since. Until this morning, that is. That's us here. Just tip your stick forward and we'll be on the ground before you know it.
Ah, there you are, young Potter. It's really great to see you again. It's been a long time.
I'm so sorry. I don't...
Don't worry, it was a long time ago and you were a newly born. I'll tell you about it another day. I'm Professor Bumblebee, the head teacher here at Dunoon Grammar School, and it's great to have so many of you with us today. Many people say magical things happen here.
Yes, I'm so excited to be joining this school, although I didn't think I was going to make it in time.
Ah, that was a minor inconvenience. I was only too delighted to send 2 of our youngest learners to come to your assistance. Many schools would have sent staff, but not here in Dunoon Grammar School. We want our young people to lead, especially where it matters. This helps them build up the skills and confidence for future learning, life and work. as well as making a real positive difference to our community. And this is something we try to embed into our school's strategic plans. Doing so helps set the tone and ensures we give our community-based learning the focus it deserves. We also know that our young people care about their communities and are able and willing to make a difference. We just need to give them the opportunity. And we can't ever forget that they're not just the future of our communities, but that they are the here and now. So the benefits of community learning is not just one way. The community and the young people both benefit. One thing we've done recently is to speak to our business communities to identify the skills our young people need to pick up the jobs for the future. And we reviewed our curricular offer on the back of this and filled a number of gaps through the delivery of new courses and qualifications. Many of these were delivered online and virtually. This means our young people will be able to do the jobs of our economy needs in the future, forging successful careers without leaving our area, while our economy reaps the rewards having skilled personnel to help it grow. We also want to develop the businesses of the future, so we facilitate many entrepreneurial experiences for our young people to develop in this area, allowing them to go on and create enterprises and even jobs locally when they leave our school. This wealth creation benefits everyone in our community too.
That's so exciting. I really can't wait to get involved. This school has a fantastic reputation of active and experiential learning within real and relevant contexts. I know this will help me pursue my career ambitions.
Well, I know the very person who can tell you more, our very own school caretaker and former pupil, Haggard, and you'll find him in his hut just at the edge of the school garden.
Super, I'd love to learn more.
Well, I'll catch up with you later. Enjoy your first day with us.
Ah, hello there, young lady. How can I help you?
Hi, Haggard. I'm Sally Potter. Professor Bumblebee's asked me to pop by. He said you'd have some advice to share with me.
Yes, never stand up in a canoe or fall in love with a tennis player. Love means nothing to them.
No, more about how this school prepares you for the future.
Ah, yes, my dear. I remember my first day here at Dunoon Grammar, which many thought would be my last. See, I kept mixing up my spells, so I did, resulting in Professor Gallagher's hair flying right off. Stuck to the ceiling it did.
That doesn't sound good right enough, but look at you now, working and living in our town.
Yes, once it was clear the wizarding world wasn't for me, the school offered me other courses and certificates to study, ones that I was good at, like engineering science, rural skills, and environmental science. Some of these courses were delivered magically through portals such as Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams. And here I am now, living my best life in our wonderful town.
You should be so proud of yourself. I'm glad this school was flexible to get you these qualifications suited to you and your chosen career path. This has allowed you to stay in our rural town rather than moving away.
I was speaking to Professor Bumblebee just yesterday, and he tells me that each department in the school is looking for even more specialist courses to be offered to our young people. The school is committed to making sure that each young person moves on to a positive destination when leaving the school. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of choices available for no matter what you want to do in the future.
That's great. Thank you for your time, Haggard. I need to rush. I have a potion recipe left in the professor's nap.
Ah, well, you don't relate for that, young Potter. Off you go. Toodaloo.
You're late, Potter, for your very first lesson as well. Perhaps you'd like to share with the class as to why you thought it was unimportant to arrive on time.
So sorry, Professor. It won't happen again.
There'll be detention for you if it does. Now do tell us the key ingredients for our community collaboration potion.
Young people, time, courage, and...
Yes, Potter?
And creativity. Creativity, Professor.
Yes, very well done, Hermione. Yes, those are the key ingredients, and today I'm going to teach you to add one final ingredient to maximise the community magic, and that is this. As a school, we can't do all the magic ourselves. We need partners. Partners that can provide rich, active, experiential learning opportunities within real and relevant contexts. Opportunities that pupils can lead and develop essential skills from to have a positive impact on their community. Did you get that, Dawn?
What was after the bit about being rich?
Remind her, Hermione.
Partnership is the secret ingredient to community-based learning.
Correct again, Hermione. That's all for today, class. Please ensure you're on time tomorrow, Potter.
Yes, Professor.
Miss Sally, how was your first day with us?
It's been amazing, Professor.
Finally, Potter! We meet again!
Stand back, Montesport.
I have no issue with you, Snap. I am here for Potter.
Stay away from these young people, Montesport.
I'm here to finish off something I started many years ago.
Wait, did you say Lady Monk Desploir? Sally, stay back.
This is between Potter and I. Let's finish it.
Monk Desploir? I'm sure my primary teacher told me that stands for lack of ambition, old friend. You know what? Lack of ambition has stolen many dreams, many futures over the years. But not today.
You have no power over the ambition of our young people, and will always let them reach their potential.
Our community collaboration is too strong for you to break.
Yeah, lady, lack of ambition. Wait, it doesn't need to be this way. No matter what your past has been, the future is unwritten. Join us, collaborate with us and our amazing partners.
All I wanted was the opportunity, the chance to have a successful career, a good life, and to be able to contribute it to my local community. I was so jealous of all those young people travelling to Dunoon Grammar. I couldn't bear it. That's why I derailed the train.
It's never too late to put things right. I should know.
Haggard, are you still looking for a new assistant?
Sure am, boss.
Well, I think we've found your new assistant.
Come on, I'll show you around. We're meeting up later to work on our apps for good projects. I think I have a magic idea to solve the climate crisis.
Gaelic is our national language of Scotland, and so we here at Dunoon Grammar School are proud to be supporting this magical language. Our history, land and culture is rooted with Gaelic, including the name of our town, Dunoon, with the word dun meaning castle or fortress, so altogether a nod to our famous pier, with our town's full name meaning the fort of the harbour.
Sé Gaelic unja canon in Offagalagin and Alpha. Is a sinne an seo an Scoil Grammar Dunoon, Mátsil Gunstern Taik a chuir se canna mirvolach seo.
Haar neachtar tírs culture glú go ris Gaelic. Fiús anam a bhela Dunoon, leis a céad facail dun a gilchu castil.
Tangus on V colorin enough.
We have collaborated with many witches, warlocks, and even muggles to encourage everyone to learn and use Gaelic every day. We even won the Enchanting Award for Gaelic at the Scottish Education Awards last year.
Hasina gopukig le Torbanavit Doc Druk is fused dunya. Gus and Brosny Galiki and Ziggy. Vuni Sheen and Duelis Gestless Shaw Sagalic Eknadushan Film na Alpha. Anyway.
Some spells we cast allowed us to work with external partners in the local and Gaelic community, including our local primary school, Education Scotland, Salmarostig and Escol, who highlighted to us the benefits and career opportunities that the language can offer us.
Pick the cashkin a reinchin and corrumiain oprich le munchen nu krusnach inital, agus galia kakin leich, vinsko taichlatig, film alape, salmarostic, agus escol a galiguin, na bunyakin agus corrumin oproch a veris galiguin.
As well as our GME pupils, our staff and pupil Gaelic Council, made up of both non-Gaelic and fluent Gaelic speakers, got to host some spellbinding events in the school as part of World Gaelic Week, taking place annually in March. Our whole school was bewitched with fun and engaging activities to get everyone excited about learning Gaelic.
Barach gerne scholar in Biúnta, Akin, Baar Colli Gaelic, Ariane of Suis, Lelu Huntichi, Agus Biúntach, Imich Hackages and Mirvlich a Churedoi, Mabarjus Hachkin Gaelic, Agus Ban Skogul Bioglachtig Les Force, is about Ule Erin Brosnichi, Gis Gaelic Huntichi, Agus Abrian.
The whole school is now enchanted by our language, and a positive ethos has been established within the school, with a demand for more Gaelic courses to be taught growing and growing.
Tangus on a geistrein, agus heshin and dochis can be Joe Oichagorov.
Miletang Alapagra.
A big thank you to all our magical performers and Gaelic learners. We hope you found our creative pieces interesting and informative. Hi, I'm David Mitchell, the head teacher here at Dunoon Grammar School, and our vision is to be at the heart of the community, working together to achieve excellence. And for us to live this vision, we need to have partners that share our values, and one such partner is Apps for Good. It's been an absolute privilege to work with Apps for Good over the last 5 years. They've helped us revolutionise our computing science provision, ensuring our young people have the skills for the digital age. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Freddie Norton, who has travelled all the way from London to be with us today to share with you the magic that is Apps for Good.
Hello, Freddie. I'm Noah. And I'm Hannah. Thank you so much for coming down. How was your trip?
It was great, thanks, and thanks so much for having me.
Freddie, we've got a fantastic video from Apps for Good. Let's play it now.
This lesson, as part of our Apps for Good theme, we are going to be thinking about a click-through.
Our app idea was like a way of discreetly recording abuse, like domestic violence.
And we thought introducing the apps Can Go could help people save money and give them better alternatives in different shops.
Our app idea, it was based around helping people reduce carbon emissions.
Apps for Good does fit with our broader vision as a school, because what we are very passionate about here at WBCA is providing students with opportunities that they perhaps wouldn't get otherwise. And we want children to be able to take home experiences and things that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. And I think that's something that Apps for Good has helped them to do. So the fact that they've been involved in working together, in developing an app, pitching that to industry experts, that they'd never have got that opportunity otherwise to engage with people on that level.
Absolutely brilliant presentation. One of my favourite things about it is I kept writing down questions for myself, and they were answered further down the presentation. So huge congratulations to how you presented that.
And when you talk to the children, Apps for Good is one of their favourite themes because it's been very different for them.
I liked how it helped us learn about coding and computing, as well as giving us knowledge about climate change.
Our main skills would have probably been teamwork.
I've learned that I'm more creative. We can present anything to anyone now.
After doing this theme, like, I know for sure that one subject I'm going to pick, one option is definitely going to be computer science, because I feel like I enjoy it a lot and I'm not that bad at it either.
I found out there are a lot of different jobs when it comes to app development, research and development, loads of different jobs and careers that I would say suit me, but I didn't know about before.
But the most important thing that we've learned is if you put your mind to something, you can do it.
It's absolutely fantastic because the resources are just there. So they're given resources for teachers, for students, plans for different sections, and everything is just built in on a weekly basis. You've got the engagement with industry. You know, imagine having a company like Spotify come in to look at your product. That just doesn't happen in everyday school. So, I mean, that made it even more exciting.
When you get given an opportunity to make a major difference to the world, it makes you have this feeling of importance. It makes you feel like you can make a difference. So it makes you like get up out of bed every morning saying, yeah, I'm going to go do this.
I think it's something that we will definitely do every year with our students because it's an opportunity that they wouldn't get otherwise. So definitely, as a teacher, if you're considering it, go for it.
And it just ticks a whole load of boxes in terms of developing employability skills, team building, which is improving behaviour, developing leadership skills, improving your GCSE outcomes because of the greater depth of understanding, and probably most importantly of all, actually, really helping our young people to flourish and to become, you know, the citizens and the leaders of the future that we all need if our world is going to be sustainable.
What a great video. Tell us more about Apps for Good.
Well, Apps for Good is an education charity that provides free creative technology courses to hundreds of schools and thousands of students across the UK. All of our courses get young people to think of a problem that affects them or their community and design and build a tech product prototype that solves that problem. We really believe that all young people should have the soft skills, the essential skills, and the technology skills to change their world for the better. And we're free, and the reason we're free is because we're sponsored by and supported by some fantastic organizations such as Bank of New York Mellon, Spotify, TPX Impact, Google DeepMind, and many, many more.
What impact does Apps for Good have on young people?
Well, we're in 600 schools across the UK in all 4 nations, and that reaches about 20,000 students. We also have partners in Portugal, Apps for Good Portugal, who are in 200 schools, and they reach about 4,000 students. But really, the impact of Apps for Good is providing the skills for the future. And I think the best person to sum it up is a former student, Zach, who said, Apps for Good enabled me to learn how tech can be used for good. Being involved in Apps for Good has been inspirational and helped me learn invaluable skills that will be useful in my career. It's a lot of fun working with friends to find a way to make the world a better place. And we really hope that we can produce thousands of Zachs across the country.
What skills do students learn?
So the Apps for Good course is a design thinking process that really mirrors industry. So there's opportunities to learn the key computational and coding skills that you would want to learn within the computing classroom, but we also provide the core essential skills, and that's really the magic of Apps for Good. Things like teamwork, communication, leadership, problem solving, and many, many more. And these skills will really help empower students. With our new Innovate for Climate Change course, which we've launched this year, we've taken the climate crisis and we have let young people learn not just about the causes of climate change and the climate crisis, but also the climate action that is being taken, and enable them to take climate action themselves. So we're really providing resilience and confidence to our young people.
How can students engage with industry?
Well, there's 2 main ways that students can engage with industry. We have our expert sessions, which allow real world professionals to dial into the classroom and support students and provide feedback. These can be organised by teachers on our online platform and are super easy and super flexible, and anyone in the country, any school in the country, any school in the UK can do this. And we also have our showcase, and our showcase is available to all students who deliver Apps for Good. They will get bespoke feedback from real world professionals on their products if they enter the showcase, and then some selected teams will also have a chance to pitch to industry professionals and also get their app or tech product showcased on our website. And you know, Dunoon, where we are today, has come to London and Edinburgh for lots of events, student marketplaces, and had loads of opportunities to do both remote and face-to-face engagement with volunteers, which is brilliant.
How is the course student-driven?
Well, the course is absolutely student-driven because we ask young people to think of challenges and problems that affect them and their community. And although we provide the product development framework, they're the ones really driving it. They're the ones thinking about the solution, their users, their user needs, thinking about what features, what they might want to, and functionality they might want to have in their product, and actually go and design a prototype. So it's absolutely part of it. Innovate for Climate Change is student-driven because they are the ones who are thinking about how they can actually engage in what is quite a scary subject of the climate crisis, and think, how can I actually build a product that will solve this problem? So, and at the showcase last year, Dunoon created 2 fantastic products that I think really emphasize this. One is Beware, which was a wearable tech that supports people who are having seizures. And the other was Bin Waste Battles, which was an app where you can get competitive with your neighbors to reduce food waste.
Why do schools love Apps for Good?
Well, I think schools love Apps for Good because it's free. It's online. You can access all the resources, courses, materials, and everything through the Apps for Good website. It's flexible to deliver. And most importantly, it engages young people who might never have thought about studying computing. And it provides computing within a context and those essential skills that will be so beneficial for them in their future. It really empowers young people. I mean, we had a student from a school in the Midlands who was being excluded from the class, found actually school incredibly challenging. He did an Apps for Good course. He got to drive his own project forward, speak to industry professionals, build a prototype for something, and really flourished through the process, gained loads of confidence, loved being able to speak externally, and then went on to win a scholarship for a very prestigious sixth form college. So I think that's why teachers ultimately love it. It has a real impact on young people.
What's your funniest Apps for Good moment?
Well, my funniest Apps for Good moment was probably being in an office in central London and speaking to a group of professionals professionals. I wanted to get them involved. And I was talking about an app that had been developed in the north of Scotland, Cattle Manager. It had been developed by some young people whose parents ran cattle farms, and they were being made to go out early in the morning in the snow, in the rain, and write down information about the cows on pieces of paper. And they thought, hang on a minute, we can do this through an app. They developed the app. The app actually got built and made, and I was discussing this app in this office, and one of the people I was talking to said, hang on a minute, I used the app. He ended up having a farm in Wales, and he loved it. And then we explored more and found out this app was not just being used by him, but was being used by farmers as far away as the Midwest of the United States of America. And for me, it was kind of a mind-blowing experience to see how an app created by young people in the north of Scotland was actually being used globally, and the real kind of power of that.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, it was a pleasure to have you. We hope to see you soon.
Please give it up for Freddie and the amazing team at Apps for Good. We really appreciate the opportunities you offer our young people, which not only equips them with the skills and confidence to be the digital creators of the future, but allows them to make a positive impact on our local, national and global communities in the process. So thank you so much. And this is our first of our 5 key takeaway points. The importance of recognising that our young people are not just the future, but they are here and now, ready, able and willing to make a positive difference in their communities. We hope the impact our young people have made provides you with a little more faith in what your own young people can achieve, if given the opportunity. We hope we've shared a small flavour of their skills and confidence developed through active, creative community learning, which is the bedrock of our school's pedagogy. This also prepares young people to contribute to their communities after leaving school, taking up and creating their own career opportunities without having to leave our town. Our next key takeaway is the importance of consulting with your local business community to identify their existing and future workforce needs, which will allow your school to evolve to meet these needs. We would urge you to consider how you can tailor provision to suit the needs of your own community and learners. Consultation with your community relating to their existing and future needs will allow schools to review their curricular offer to meet these needs, ensuring a stream of employment and further learning opportunities for young people when moving on from your school. It also means young people will have the qualifications and skills required to take up posts in their local community. The more of our young people who stay, the more wealth it creates, and this upward spiral will lead to more and more jobs and better public services. Your school can be the catalyst. To embed and share this thinking to your school community is essential to incorporate community learning approaches into long-term strategic plans. And this is our third key takeaway. Consideration of the positive impact from both a school and community perspective will assist with strategic development and deployment of quality learning experiences. With Apps for Good, we have been fortunate to work with a partner who has been extremely innovative in providing experiential learning opportunities within a real and relevant context for our young people, a perfect fit with our school's pedagogy. And we sincerely hope that you can find a partner who shares a similar vision to your schools too. We are committed to getting it right for each and every one of our learners. Equity for all is non-negotiable for us, and this is our penultimate takeaway. Socioeconomic or additional support needs need not to be a barrier to attainment and achievement within our schools. At Dunoon Grammar School, we strive to ensure all our young people are fully immersed in community learning initiatives and derive the benefits as a result. How can you ensure all your learners have the opportunity to develop skills and knowledge through community learning experiences? And that brings us on to our final takeaway. As educators, we should not rest in our laurels, but continuously seek innovative community education experiences for our young people. We all expect our young people to show ambition, but we need to practice what we preach. One current example here at Dunoon Grammar School is our push to develop esports, a growing industry that offers many and diverse career opportunities for our young people. And we are delighted to work with partners such as HP and HyperX to facilitate this. We seek to create the entrepreneurs of the future, and esports is one area that we feel there's massive potential that will allow our young people to forge successful careers or launch enterprises while still living and contributing to our local town. Another strategy to stem the brain drain that for too long has been the Pied Piper, robbing our community of our young people. And that's us nearing the end of our World Education Week showcase, where we have shared with you our approaches to ensure our young people have essential skills for their future learning, life and work, and the opportunity to forge successful futures within our community. We really hope you found it informative and entertaining. We've now got some time to answer some of your questions from the chat, so please post any questions you have now if you haven't done so already. And we have one question already, which is, when will you find out whether you've won the World's Best School Prize for Community Collaboration? Well, we'll find out tomorrow. There's an online ceremony between 10 and 12 tomorrow. And if you haven't registered for it, you can still go onto the T4 website or the social media platforms in Twitter and Facebook, and you can register for the ceremony then. So fingers crossed for us. The second question has been, what has been your biggest challenge in developing community collaboration and how have you overcome this? I think the biggest challenge for us was changing the mindset of both our school and our community. It was really important that we forged those links and used the community as a bonus for our school and used the expertise within our community. So that was the biggest challenge, was changing the mindset and then setting up the partnerships. Once the benefits of these partnerships became evident, many other members of the community became involved in our school. The second one, how are you going to build on your recent successes? Well, as I said, we never rest on our laurels and we're always wanting to improve. And I mean that locally, nationally and internationally. Within locally, we've asked all our departments to look at a variety of other opportunities that we can provide our young people as part of the option process. And when we look at nationally and internationally, we're really looking forward to be part of the T4 communities. And if you haven't done so, please download the app, and we'll be sharing our practice on the toolkit, but we'll also be looking at other schools across the world and taking their good practice and trying to see if it fits into our school. So that would be our next steps. We have a question for Freddie. Is Apps for Good available outside the UK?
So thank you for that question. So Apps for Good is available in the sense that you can download our courses and resources wherever you are in the world and deliver Apps for Good. The one thing I would say is that some of our courses, including our new Innovate for Climate Change course, is mapped to the 4 nations of the UK's curriculums. That doesn't mean you can't deliver it. And we unfortunately wouldn't be able to provide the industry real-world professional engagement, the expert sessions that I mentioned, if you delivered this course internationally. But lots of schools do, so definitely have a look, and there might be a way in which you can make it work.
Thank you, Freddie. And the announcement for the World's Best School Prizes tomorrow is at 10 AM DGS time, so that's during grammar school time, but 9 AM GMT. I think that's all our questions. Thank you for sending them in. We appreciate it. Before we finish today with a magical farewell, there are a number of people I would like to thank. First of all, to all our fantastic young people who have entertained and informed us all. Please give them a final show of your appreciation. To all the staff in our Performing Arts and Gaelic department, and Kevin, our wonderful IT technician, and Mr. Gallagher, who helped the young people prepare for today. To Apps for Good and Freddie for being here, and our many, many community partners who have supported us to offer rich learning for our young people, which aligns with our school vision. We truly are indebted to you and look forward to working with you for many years to come. To all the staff and learners in the school who constantly go that extra mile for one another, who make Dunoon Grammar School a wonderful place to be and work. To the organisers of World Education Week and the truly magical T4 Education, who have given us this fantastic platform to share our experiences and approaches with you. So thank you. And of course, to you, our wonderful international audience who have taken the time to be with us today. We really hope we've challenged your thinking, and we hope that you can take home and apply some of our approaches to your own local setting. We're very fortunate to have many talented young people in our school, and I'm delighted to introduce to you Kira and Ailey to play us out with a very fitting song, which I'm sure you'll all enjoy. So please feel free to join in from home. Thank you once again for joining us at Dunoon Grammar School today, and enjoy the rest of World Education Week, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. Take it away, Kira and Ailey.
One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal, one golden glance of what should be. One shaft of light that shows the way. No more can win this day. The bell that rings inside your mind is challenging the doors of time. The waiting seems eternal. The day will dawn of sanity. Is this a kind of magic? There can be only one. This rage that lasts 1,000 years will soon be done. This flame that burns inside of me, I'm hearing secret harmonies. The bell that rings inside your mind is challenging the doors of time. Is this a kind of magic? 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 It's a kind of magic.